Strategic Management Coursework 2. This PowerPoint presentation will give you an insight into Marriott and their risks. With Marriott being such a large company, it is hard to believe that they were once just a small root beer stand known as A&W, set up by newlyweds Willard Marriott and Alice Sheets in 1927. In 1948, the first Willard Marriott signed a food service contract with Hot Shops, which held for 35 years. In 1957, the first Marriott Hotel was declared open in Virginia. Just 30 years after this, Marriott celebrated its 500th hotel being opened. In the 1990s, Marriott went ahead with its spin-off timeshare business, with the 2000 seeing Marriott's 80th birthday along with many other celebrations and hotels being opened around the world. This saw Marriott turn into an extremely well-known worldwide lodging company with over 3,700 properties in 73 countries, providing 5-star rated services and luxury, ensuring that each guest's stay was tailor-made to their satisfaction. Strategic management consists of the analysis, decisions and actions an organisation undertake in order to create and sustain a competitive advantage. From both definitions, we can grasp an understanding that strategic management is a process of which an organisation will set objectives to gain advantage over their competitors. To gain competitive advantage described in strategic management, Marriott have to come up with a very sure mission statement of becoming the very best. To achieve this, Marriott must come up with objectives that are directly linked to the goal of Marriott becoming number one. With these objectives, they will need to create a strategy that will help the company achieve their mission. The strategy must include corporate, business and functional strategy to ensure all areas and sections within the business are covered. When strategy has been set, the evaluation of the strategy will take place to ensure the strategies and objectives are indeed helping the business on its journey to becoming the best. The evaluation will then roll straight into the control, with the company using the evaluation to spot the gaps in the system, correcting them as soon as possible to ensure the maximum achievement. Within the strategies created, Marriott will have to make long-term decisions that will affect the long-term objectives of the company. This type of decision is called a strategic decision. Strategic decisions are often made by senior executives, managing directors and/or the senior management team. Here is an example of a strategic decision made by Marriott. The decision was to create a spin-off timeshare business in order to be able to concentrate on the timeshare side of the business. This corporate strategy decision will have beneficial long-term effects on Marriott, as there will theoretically be an income of two separate businesses. The second example shown here is an example of both corporate and business strategy, as not only does it help Marriott gain competitive advantage, it helps towards the growth of the company. The decision is to make sustainable hotels. It will also give Marriott a glowing reputation, as helping the environment will always be an issue that businesses need to address, also attracting customers that are particularly worried about the issue. As well as long-term decisions, Marriott will have to make day-to-day decisions. These are commonly known as non-strategic decisions. Non-strategic decisions can be described as the day-to-day decisions of an organisation. They are typically made by managers, heads of departments and people in the same step of the company hierarchy. Even though the decisions are only involved in the short term, it does not make them unimportant. Non-strategic decisions have short-term lifespan and a short-term effect. With Marriott being such a large company, it is very rare that they will publish their non-strategic decisions, as it will be kept within different branches and within different areas and hotels. On this slide, there are a few suggestions of what some strategic decisions made by Marriott could be. We don't know what the future will bring. The lack of knowledge we'll call uncertainty. No matter how well we plan, there will always be a possibility that some chance event will result in outcomes that are not expected nor wanted. If we know the likelihood of various possibilities, then uncertainty becomes risk. Risk will come in many different forms in all walks of life. With Marriott being such a large company, there will always be a large element of risk. Marriott state that we are subject to various risks that could have a negative effect on us or our financial condition. Financials are extremely risky for Marriott. This slide displays two risks Marriott are faced with. With Marriott completing their timeshare spin-off, they are subject to more liabilities as there are now more assets to claim on. If this risk reaches maximum severity, it could lead to enormous financial consequences, with the worst-case scenario being foreclosure of the timeshare business. This could not only hugely affect Marriott's profits, but could also affect their reputation and severely hinder their achieving their mission statement. In all businesses, especially hotel chains such as Marriott, competitors will always be a subject of high risk. Marriott say that if they are unable to compete with their highest competitors, they will lose profit to feed their growing company. This may lead to a loss of loyal customers, as they may need to use a different hotel chain if Marriott do not have a hotel in a specific location. They will also indefinitely start to lose new customers, as new customers will always go with the top competitor. This will lead to large loss in profits, thus making Marriott drop behind their competitors. Analysis of Marriott's risks have led to a suggested high risk tolerance within the business. The factors leading to this suggestion were the fact that not only were Marriott well aware of the risks that potentially affect their financial state, they realised that to minimise the likelihood of the risks, they need to keep on top of their assets. This will minimise the possibility of their risks becoming reality. It is also evident that although the spin-off has many types of linked risks, if executed properly, the spin-off benefits will highly outweigh the potential risks. After carrying out a critical success factor analysis, the following recommendations have been made. Marriott could start opening more family-orientated hotels or resorts that could push them a bit higher above the rest, offering not only the height of luxury but can also accommodate the family for a fun holiday. Marriott needs to carry on opening new hotels in new countries, as although they are currently ahead of their competitors with having so many different types of hotels in hundreds of countries, they could carry on building more in countries as they would reach the optimum position and be in the running to achieve the statement of the #1 hospitality company in the world. Although Marriott have a strong grip of their gold membership, one of their main competitors, Hilton, also offer the chance to gain air miles from their membership. This would be a threat, as people will see the Hilton offer this and choose Hilton instead of Marriott. This could, however, be an opportunity for Marriott, as they could adapt their gold membership to also offer air miles, gaining more custom and potentially attracting Hilton's customers.